One as the 76ers get ready to defend home court in the Eastern Conference. And the Knicks looking for a positive start here on their road trip. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be in excellent shape.
This is one of those games when you look at your calendar, it's circled before the schedule's even released. So it's one of the best rivalries we have in our league. And, guys, this is the one you do not want to miss.
No doubt about it, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, a little chippy at the very least, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the Knicks, Shake and Bake is in at the point. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Lopez in at the center position.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Okafor with a screen on Anthony. Covington's shot is off. On defense, the 76ers. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Going against a conference opponent, one that outplayed them head-to-head last season, a chance for payback.
And, Greg, I look at these two teams who seem to perhaps be on the verge. So these are those pecking order games where you try to get some separation.
And Marshall kicks to Covington. Here's Okafor, and that one's good.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Shake and Bake, and that one's good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I'll tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Shake and Bake. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game, and it's good.
And early on, they look great. They've made all four of their shots to start this game.
Now, here's Marshall. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Covington. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Covington's got 5 now.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Shake and Bake passes to Aflalo. Here's Lopez. Rebound by the 76ers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
They played well enough to win that game. It really could have gone either way.
Yeah, you've got to play the entire 4 quarters. I mean, they played well for 3.5 quarters, and that's just not enough. You can't expect to win if you don't play a full game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
Lets the 3 fly. It's in from long range. One more from Shake and Bake. Shake and Bake's got 8 points.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
Now, here's Marshall. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Here's Shake and Bake. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. 10 points for him.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Now Marshall. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Covington, covered by Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Shake and Bake. He's got 10. Out to Anthony. And stolen by Noel. Now, here's Marshall. Lopez covering. Okafor with the ball. 17 points in his last outing. That's good.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
See the numbers for Marshall. Some last season stats. Season he averaged 8 points a game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Now here's Sanders. Here's Porzingis, just 5 on the clock. Cans it from downtown. Porzingis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Marshall dishes to Noel. There's the pass to Marshall. Covington inside the line. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Afflalo, that's good.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
And slam dunk by Noel.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Sanders, and he banks in the layup. Sanders has got his first basket.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And the shot is good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Shake and bake passes to Carmelo, the 17-footer. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Anthony's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The 76ers 3rd.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Catching up on the changes for New York. John Henson comes in for Porzingis. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Aaron Afflalo. And they're on the break. Here's Shake and Bake. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Marshall, following the score by New York. Inside, here's Embiid. The shot's good. Marshall making the play.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. And here are the Knicks now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And a fast break now for New York. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
The 76ers trail by 6. Embiid the screen. Here's Harlan. Another three for Philadelphia. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Shake and bake passes to Henson. Now here's Stevenson. He had 10 points in the win against Golden State. No good from Shake and Bake.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good. New York leading by 3. Embiid with the steal. Now here's Marshall, guarded closely. Embiid kicks to Marshall. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own.
And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still
defensively, offensively.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove. So for the Knicks, Porzingis comes in for Lance Stevenson, and Shake and Bake subbed in for Augustine. Setting the floor for the Knicks, Shake and Bake in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. And it's Smith, and it's Afflalo in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Shake and Bake. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Golden State.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And Marshall kicks to Embiid. And here is Marshall. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Passes it to Landry. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Knicks with the lead. There's Shake and Bake. He's got 16. That's to Porzingis. Shake and Bake passes to Anthony. Here's Shake and Bake. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Henson checked in for Porzingis. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Marshall dishes to Embiid. Embiid with a screen on Afflalo. 5 on the clock. And here's Marshall from the arc. Can't get it to go. And New York the other way now. Here's Shake and Bake. 19 points in the game. Afflalo outside. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Shake and Bake. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Shake and Bake. He's got 19 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
For New York, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Now Marshall looking for his first basket still in this one. Stolen away. And Henson sends it back. On the wing of Flello, shot from 12. It's hauled in by the 76ers. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Covington in the corner. That ball, great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got his 5th assist in this one.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's shake and bake. 21 points in the game. Launches it. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And Marshall kicks to Embiid. Anthony with the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Cage. Larry Sanders grabs the miss.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's shake and bake. He's got 24. Out to Anthony. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Anthony again missing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Harlan. No good on the 3.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Shake and bake passes to a Flello. Outside Anthony. Here's shake and bake. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Harlan. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one's on Anthony.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And that concludes the first half. Knicks out front, leading by 9. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I don't really think there's been a key. That's what you're supposed to do on a basketball court, right? I guess the one other thing is rebound, so
The second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something, because he looks a little faster today than normal.
We've got Robert Covington, Jody Meeks out there with Kendall Marshall. Then there's Okafor, and it's Noel in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 12. Picked by Okafor. And Marshall kicks to Noel. And that's collected by Shake and Bake.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. get to work on the glass. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
The 15-footer. Noel against Lopez. Nice move. And Noel lays it up and in. Noel's got 6.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors was just phenomenal. He ended with 62 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Now, here's Marshall. Tight defense on him. Noel dishes to Meeks. Noel sets a screen for Marshall. Covington in the corner. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
No good with the triple.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Marshall with it, now guarded by Shake and Bake. Fires from deep, and Kendall Marshall gets the 3. Marshall's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And now we get a chance to check out Carmelo Anthony. Great showing for him last season. 6th in three-point field goal percentage. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, I tell you what, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets a good look.
Grant, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Meeks can't hit. New York leading by 16. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Shake and Bake passes to Porzingis. Here's Shake and Bake. Lays it up and banks it in. Shake and Bake's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Okafor lays it in without an inch of room around him. Okafor's got 6.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Out to Anthony. Here's Porzingis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And then for New York, Smith checked in for Anthony. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Pick by Okafor. They set the pick. Grant against Smith. Grant kicks to Okafor. Feeds to Marshall. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Carl Landry's checked in for Okafor. He's off on the second.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Porzingis can't hit. The 76ers trail by 18. Marshall with it. Landry with a screen for Marshall. Meeks can't hit. Here's Shake and Bake. He kicks to Smith. And the pass to Porzingis. Here's Shake and Bake. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Meeks dishes to Marshall. Embiid the screen. Kicks to Grant. Marshall passes to Grant. From deep. Can't get it to go. And New York the other way now. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Here's Shake and Bake. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shake and Bake's got 9 points in the quarter.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
We need to calm down.
Doris Burke has an update.
Clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the
Here's
offensive
Marshall.
end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
He dishes it to Noel. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The 76ers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That's good from Noel. All free throws good from Noel. Shake and Bake. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Shake and Bake. He's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Lopez in at the 5. There's a screen by Noel. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Marshall with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Noel, a screen on Stevenson. Dishes it to Noel. Here's Harlan. And it's good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Knicks leading by 19. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Porzingis passes to Carmelo. Stevenson left side. Poked away. Now here's Marshall. Not a lot of room. Down low. And Okafor slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The dish to Carmelo. Some nice passing by New York here. And he gets it to go. And that's 36 points for Freak.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And Marshall kicks to Noel. And there's the feed to Marshall. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. That drops.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Baseline jumper. Here's Stevenson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Knicks lead by 19. Now, here's Marshall. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for the Knicks. The 76ers trail by 19. And here is Marshall. Picked by Okafor. And Noel kicks to Okafor. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
At the line for your 76ers.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And here are the Knicks now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Shake and Bake. And good on the basket. Book it. Shake and Bake's got 38 points.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
That's good for Marshall.
So far in the game for Marshall, he has 8 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Here's Shake and Bake. From deep three-point range. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, here's Marshall. Defense right on him. He feeds it to Meeks. He's looking for Noel and finds him. Puts up the baby hook. It's rebounded by Shake and Bake. Shake and Bake's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Meeks dishes to Embiid. Puts up the baby hook. It's rebounded by New York. Shake and Bake's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Anthony, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
Meeks passes to Noel. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Shake and Bake. Pass to Lopez. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Robin Lopez taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the 76ers. The Knicks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. In the corner, Smith with it. Passes it to Shake and Bake. Pass to Augustine. Clock at 6. Here's Shake and Bake. He's covered by Landry. Good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Grant outside. Feeds it to Okafor. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Too easy. Too easy.
Both free throws good from Shake and Bake. And it's the 76ers with the ball. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Carlisle passes to Landry. He kicks it to Grant. Fires it up. It's rebounded by New York.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And it's Stevenson missing.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And, guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the 76ers.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Shake and Bake. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Augustine with the steal. Here's Shake and Bake, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the pass to Carlisle. Misses off the right iron. Here's Shake and Bake. From deep three-point range, on the money.
Talk about confidence to pull up from out there. And what skill to knock it down. That's major league there, folks.
Yeah, no doubt about his toes on that one. He was way back.